NFL protest backfires as the players link arms in support of Black Lives Matter, as the audience responds by booing. There's even a point where one man says, "Trump 2020." And it's absolutely hilarious. Woke politics is destroying itself. Hello everyone, this is Mr. Obvious, and today on the internet, we're going to talk about the NFL and how this is all backfiring and blowing up in their faces. So they're calling it the moment of unity, where opposing teams link arms in some sort of stunning and brave demonstration to support Black Lives Matter. Now, what I find really interesting is that, as you can see here on the sign, they claim that we support equality. However, they also post, Black Lives Matter. It's not all lives matter. It's just Black Lives Matter. And this is happening in a time when the country is currently seeing lots of violent riots and mostly peaceful protests. It's honestly pretty absurd that they have the audacity to push these woke politics. And this is why I'm saying that woke politics is starting to destroy itself. It's starting to undo itself. People are sick of it. They're sick of progressive woke politics being shoved down their throats like propaganda in literally every single medium. We're seeing it everywhere. It's in the movies. It's in Netflix. It's in sports. Now, personally, I don't even like sports. I'm not a really big fan or anything, but I understand why people like it. Personally, my sport would totally be bringing back gladiators. And, yeah, that's my kind of thing, man. I want to see that. That's just me. But the point is, this may represent a shift. People are tired. They're so tired of the woke politics, of the woke progressive agenda. So when they decided to do this little demonstration, the funniest thing ever happened. People booed them.
Thank you.
Now we're going to talk about how the NFL is collapsing on itself as its ratings go down the toilet. But before we do, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell button for notifications for more content. And if you like this video, please consider giving it a share. And now a quick word from our sponsor.
Howdy, partner. The Brave browser protects your privacy and gets you back in the saddle, making it safe to surf the web again, ad-free. Even Vladimir Putin probably uses it. If you do choose to see ads, you get paid for your attention in cryptocurrency. If you're still using YouTube on Google Chrome, then my pet horse is laughing at you. Don't let the stallions of Silicon Valley spy on you and mount you like a prize pony. Download Brave by clicking on the link down below.
And we're back. So, things aren't looking so good for the NFL. Here we are in the Daily Mail. The NFL returns with 17,000 socially distanced fans, a kneeling player, and anthem walkouts. So they begin, it goes on to say the crowd booed at the moment of silence for Black Lives Matter. Here you can see, on Twitter, leftist NPCs are having an absolute mental breakdown over this event. Jonathan Lemire says, wow, there appeared to be loud boos from the Kansas City crowd during, quote, the moment of unity. A call for social justice as the Chiefs and Texans lined up and linked arms before the NFL opener. And then you see all of these NPC leftists, they are so mad that people are saying, we don't want your woke politics, shove it up your bum. Here you can see MLB is back, says, good old backwards Missouri. Stunning and brave. And of course you just see them because they're so mad. They're just so upset that nobody wants their garbage. John Wisniewski says, fans have had enough of sports caving to political agendas. Now you would think that these woke progressive leftists would understand, but apparently they do not. They don't get it at all. You can see all of these people arguing with them. He goes on to say the NFL ratings are tanking. Will be interesting if they are actually accurately tabulated and reported. He goes on to say as well, They played the Black National Anthem. Are you kidding me? Oh, that sounds like cringe. What is the Black National Anthem exactly? Is it like, I don't know, like some hip-hop stuff? I don't understand where we're going with this. I personally find it very offensive that they would replace the national anthem with anything. And of course you could see these woke leftists, trying to virtue signal. Martha MacArthur says, political agendas, more like much-needed societal change. You're so brave, girl. So brave. Yeah, you can clearly see that these people are anti-Americans. Like, they're traitors. They have no loyalty to the country. They hate America. They hate their fellow Americans. And they want everyone to suffer. Because this isn't a moment of unity. And that's the big problem here. It's actually a moment of divisiveness. Because Black Lives Matter has proven that it doesn't care about all lives. Otherwise, they would just say all lives matter. It's very simple logic. You either care about all lives or you don't. So this is pathetic. Like, this is just another attempt of pushing wokeness on the American people. And the people, they're getting sick of it. Here on Breaking 911, at the hashtag NFL Kickoff, Chiefs fans boo and someone yells Trump 2020. As the teams lock arms in a moment of unity for social justice. That is just hilarious. I mean, imagine being one of these woke players being like, I'm gonna lock my arms for BLM. And then they do, and then someone says, boo! Trump 2020, how demoralizing. That's hilarious, man. Seriously, why waste your money on the NFL anyway? Sports is kind of dead, in my opinion. Now, I understand if you're a sports fan out there. I'm not knocking your hobby. I'm not. I think it's great. But, I mean, look at it. It's all politics. The games are boring. The ratings are down. I mean, I don't know. We gotta save the sports. You know what I'm saying? And also bring back gladiators. That would be my thing. Oh, that would be fun. But it's not ethical, man. That's why it's fun. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's very nefarious. People just don't like this. So, okay. Going over the Daily Mail article a little bit, we're just going to skim through here to get a picture of what happened. Kansas City Chiefs fans booed. A moment of silence aimed at promoting racial justice. The Houston Texans remained in the locker room during the Star-Spangled Banner, and the reigning Super Bowl champions lined up for a singing of the Black National Anthem on Thursday night, as the NFL opener in its 2020 campaign under dramatically different circumstances than any other season in league history. So, yeah, okay, so a lot of things going on here. First, they're claiming this is about racial justice, but let's make one thing clear. Black Lives Matter is a very dangerous, violent organization that has destroyed and burned down many cities across the nation. We've seen them saying, we're going to burn it down. And then we even have reports that BLM supporters are starting fires that may be leading to the wildfires. You really want me to have sympathy for a group that says they're literally trained Marxists? Like, on the BLM website, go visit the BLM website and they will say about us, we are Marxists. We want to destroy the family unit. We want to destroy whiteness. White people are bad. Furthermore, Black Lives Matter doesn't actually care about black lives, because there's been a lot of people who have died in these Black Lives Matter protests or had their businesses burned down by BLM that were black. BLM is burning down black-owned businesses. I saw a video on Twitter the other day about a poor lady a black woman who owned a shopette, and they looted it. They looted it, and she was yelling at them, how dare y'all? I supported you, and you looted my stuff? You destroyed my business? And she was basically saying, F you. I'm not supporting BLM anymore. So when you have even black people saying that BLM is a bad thing, maybe it is. So why is the NFL supporting it? Because they're woke, because they're clueless, and because they're rich idiots. That's what I would say. So here's some more cringe, and this is why wokeness is eating itself, okay? Spectators were also prohibited from wearing Native American headdresses and war paint, as the NFL attempts to combat racism following the death of a certain individual in Minneapolis, blah, blah. Isn't it amazing how they shoehorn this stuff in? It's annoying. It's annoying. Nobody cares. I'm going to say it loud and proud. Nobody cares if your feelings are hurt or you're offended. Just shut up, Karen. Go home. They banned Native American headdresses. Oh my God. What? They're so stupid. They're so stupid. You know, most Native Americans actually do not care about the Redskins or about the headdresses. They don't care. Some of them actually appreciate having representation. You see, woke leftism is stupid. It's a bunch of liberal, elitist, oftentimes white individuals who just want a virtue signal about how good they are, how much of a savior they are to all of the minorities. And as a POC, I find it very, very offensive that they would ban representation for Native Americans. So they also showed the words, "It takes all of us." Cringe. On the screens. The video showcased Alicia Keys performing the song "Lift Every Voice and Sing." It was written as a poem by James Weldon Johnson, set to music by his brother J. Rosamond Johnson, and is often referred to as the Black National Anthem. Okay, cringe. Absolutely cringe. This is an insult to the United States of America. There is a national anthem, and if you don't want to play it, maybe you shouldn't be here in the country. Maybe you should leave. So much disrespect. Now, but the best part of all this is how it failed. Many of the 17,000 fans booed them. And now fans are upset too. For example, not everyone is happy about a lot of these woke decisions. The decision to ban headdresses and war paint has also been received by Native Americans as a good first step. Citation needed. But it also frustrated some of Chief's longtime fans. Quote, "I think it's a little overboard, but I mean, we've got to listen to the rules," said Corey No, who owns a car lot in Stafford, Missouri. "I'm a big fan of the Tomahawk Chop. It's just been the Chiefs' signature song since they started, and it's going to be hard not to do it if they take it away." Yeah, it's really, really annoying. Like, it's not the Native Americans that made complaints. It goes on to say that the Chiefs are pushing a subtle change to the Tomahawk Chop celebration amid complaints that it's racist, but it's really not. And you know what the most ironic part is? It wasn't Native Americans complaining about this stuff. It was white, college-educated, woke liberals who decided that it was offensive and therefore wanted to remove it. You know, there's something really weird and really disturbing about a bunch of these white, woke, liberal elitists deciding what is offensive and what is not on the behalf of minorities. It's like they think that they know better than the POC themselves. Who do you think you are? But you know what? They are failing. They are failing, and that's what's important here. So you know what, my friends? That is pretty much the story. I'm not going to bother with the rest. Maybe there's some good comments. Let's see what the people have to say. Timmy003 says, "You just killed the NFL. Filed bankruptcy." Yeah, I agree completely. Mostly Tolerant is calling for a boycott, saying, "See how fast it takes players to leave their politics at home." You know what? Maybe that's a good idea. But that's pretty much the story, my friends. Woke politics. Now, I know it's sports. I know it's not really that important. You know, I know it's, it's entertainment. It's whatever. But I think this is kind of good. It's good because woke politics, progressive leftism is failing. It's starting to collapse. People are starting to push back, and that's what we need in our society. No more of this nonsense. No more of this NPC programming. Break free. But that, my friends, is merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. What do you think about this story? Let me know down below in the comment section. As always, if you want to support the channel, you can join me on Patreon or Subscribestar. Joining will give you access to a private Discord server. If you want to donate, there's DonorBox and Crypto. The links are down below. And why not visit my merch store? I have some beautiful designs that you're sure to love. You can also visit one of my sponsors, Virtue Signal the Card Game, or Double Tap for premium headphones. And lastly, if you like my videos, if you like my content, I really appreciate it when my viewers share my content with others. It's the best way for me to get promotion. These platforms are not going to do it because these platforms are woke too. Anyhow, thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Obvious, and I'll see you all next time.